Yeah, there are a couple of guys. I do want to mention one just above 7,500, and that is Justin Rose at 77. I think he's another guy who's going to be under the radar. And if you look at him the last few years here, he withdrew from the tournament. He missed the cut the previous year, but last year he was in the top 10 when he woke up on Saturday with a bad back and had to withdraw. He couldn't play, tried a few holes and had to leave. But he's had good success at this course through the years, played it a ton, a second, a third, some other top 10s. But moving down into the range you asked about, 7,500, Chris Kirk, he did it again last week. He finished 7th, and that was with a triple late in the tournament. For whatever reason, he has the best tee to green numbers of his career, and he's been around a long time. This is a perfect example of a course where you need to be strong tee to green, 7,500, and all the way down at 7,100. Lanto Griffin usually does his best work early in the season, but he was 21st here last year. He's made cuts 2 of the 2 times, and he's coming off a pretty good West Coast swing where he had a couple of top 20s. I like him as well at 71.
All right, Geoff, value. Where are you going?
So when you're going under 7,500, I think that the safer plays are guys like Lucas Glover and Keegan Bradley. Great course history, great tee to green players. I mean, if their putter shows up, they could easily challenge for like a top 20, maybe even a top 10. But I think for GPPs, I'm going to throw it out. I think Rickie Fowler pops this week. And Len mentioned this. You've got to be able to handle the greens at Bay Hill. These things are fast. And typically we see most of the players in the top 10, they're gaining like multiple strokes on the greens. Rickie changed putters 2 weeks ago. He gained over 5 strokes on the greens at PGA National. I think that confidence seeps through here. He's in a home game here, like near his house in Florida. The approach game and the tee to game wasn't that bad on the West Coast. And now he's made 2 cuts in a row. I really do. I'm not suggesting Rickie Fowler challenges for the win this week, but I think at 6,900, he pops a little bit here. And I think he's going to pay off this salary. So obviously, we're talking like a player who's probably going to be like 2% owned in GPPs. And that's the only place you should be deploying Rickie Fowler is in like a high variance, big field GPP lineup. But I'm going to go out and say Rickie Fowler pops with the top 20 this week.
Okay, Reid, golfer under 7,500.
You gotta love Geoff, and he's staying with Rickie Fowler. He's been touting him for like a month. I love it.
Don't leave your wingman.
Yeah, no kidding. If you follow at Len Hochberg on Twitter, you'll see that under $7,000, Party Marty Laird is someone that I do like. He won this tournament way back when, but let's stick above 7,000 because that's a little bit dicey just because it's been a while since we've seen Martin Laird do anything on the PGA Tour. It's Ian Poulter. And look, Poulter is someone that you can easily pencil in, like around the green short game, right? Putting is going to be his thing. But let's take a look at what he did last week. He gained through approach. He was 26th at Honda. He didn't play well, right? If you look at his stats and you look deeper, he did not play well. His scorecard had like more squares and circles, so more bogeys or bogeys plus than it did the others, right? Which is birdies and pars. The thing about Poulter, though, when he gets, like we talk about, into Florida, onto these Bermuda greens, when putting is a premium and you don't necessarily have everything with ball striking, those are the guys you want that can pop with the putter. And we know Poulter, he's one of the best. And when he's in Florida, you got to give him a nod. So I believe he's right around that 7K number. So give me Ian Poulter.